So I want everyone to start to get used to thinking about the consciousness between us and the environment of our relationship as related to us and inextricably connected to us, but also as something separate from us that we can become sensitive to, that we can start to become aware of the currents of, and we can work. We can work that consciousness. We can till that soil. And one of the reasons that individuals really often become unhappy and dissatisfied in relationship is when they feel that they're not growing. And I'm sure all of us can remember relationships where we felt like maybe there were a lot of good things about them, but we just weren't growing, or our relationship wasn't dynamic, our partners weren't growing either, and that eventually that relationship either needed to change significantly or fizzled out because we weren't experiencing that kind of renewal. So becoming aware and sensitive to the field between us and how to work with that field is going to be key to our long-term growth, deepening, fulfillment, joy, and love, the qualities of love that we can share and the type of love that we can share with our partners. And so what I want to also think about as we start to let ourselves put our attention on the field of consciousness is we're starting to look at a field, an environment that is related to us, that we affect for better and for worse, but it's also separate from us. And what we want to do with our partners is we want to learn how to work the field of consciousness together, so we're both working on the same thing and not on each other. We want to take a couple steps back from I'm in a bad mood and I disrupted the field of consciousness, so it's my fault and you're annoyed, or vice versa. We want to really look at the nature of consciousness as a living environment, just like the soil feeds the plant but is separate from the environment. We want to work together with our partners. We all go through different things. We all have infinite development and transformation and depth to discover. We're in an ongoing process of deepening and spiritual revelation and illumination. So there's plenty more to go. The way we want to work on this is we want to work on creating this environment together, and then our own growth and development will arise out of that, and our partner's growth and development will also arise out of that. If you think about the space between us, it can have good and bad qualities. It can be wholesome or unwholesome. And the wholesome or unwholesome consciousness is different from our good moods or our bad moods. So this is an interesting thing to reflect on.